Hello, welcome, friends, acquaintances, strangers, mostly strangers. Today I'm gonna blab about the previous anime season, what I watched, what I liked, what I dropped. So, as usual, most summers, didn't watch much. Summer is usually like the weakest season all year, so no surprise there. But I also had to get a full time job at a high traffic retail store, so I really just didn't have a whole lot of energy and time. So I had to be real cutthroat about deciding whether to even try something or not. So, like I said, there were not many shows that I even tried, but I'll talk about them anyway. So, looking at my list, there's only 5 shows. We've got Quality Assurance in Another World, Ramen Akaneko, Spice and Wolf, Kimi ni Todoke, and Dead Demons. I think the title is longer than that. Dead Demons, okay? So first up, we'll talk about Quality Assurance in Another World. This was season 1. I actually rated this like an 8 out of 10. It was not what I was expecting. When I turned on episode 1, there were 2 episodes out. And I was like, I want to watch a dumb but fun isekai. This is one show that perfectly encapsulates dumb but fun. Like, this show was trash, and yet I laughed at every episode. It was just fun garbage. It's like when you watch a reality dating show. It's terrible, but you're gonna be entertained if you're in that mood. And like, that's what I was in the mood for. So when I turned on Quality Assurance in Another World, that's what I was expecting and what I was in the mood for. But instead, the end of episode 1 had this huge twist, and the whole show, just like as a whole, had a good plot, interesting characters, a whole bunch of heart. Like, this was actually a good show. So, it wasn't what I expected, but it's what I deserved. I deserved this. Okay, so I would recommend this, and I hope that season 2 comes out, and I'm very much looking forward to it. The thing is with this show is there wasn't a single episode that went the way I thought it would. Like, every episode, I had no idea what was going to happen, and then, you know what, there is a plot, but I feel like it's getting lost in the let's just have an interesting adventure kind of way, and that's totally fine, but I have no idea where the story is going to go, how long it's going to go on for. Like, yes, that's probably something I could look up because it's probably a light novel, but I'm not going to do that. I would rather just find out naturally. So, yeah, I would recommend checking out this show if you like action series with heart. Alright, the next one is Ramen Akaneko. Like, the show is cute. I haven't finished it. I haven't dropped it, but to be honest, I don't know that I'll ever pick it up again unless I just want to put it on in the background and then I end up watching the entirety of season 1. I actually gave this one it's like a 6 out of 10. Like, it's cute. It's kind of interesting. The characters are kind of interesting. One thing I can say is chock full of recognizable voice actors. So that was kind of fun. Like, literally, I know like every single voice actor in the show from other shows, and I identified them like really early on. So it's hearing them as cats is fun, but it's just kind of a cute, kind of quiet, comfortable show. There's humor, there's some drama, but at the end of the day, it's really just a silly, unimportant show about cats who run a ramen shop. So would I recommend this? Honestly, I think this is the perfect show if you have like a big project to work on or something, to put this on in the background and like half watch, half do your project, and like just have a good time. But it's definitely not, at least for me, I don't think it's the kind of show where you can just like sit down and like watch it. I think there's only maybe 2 or 3 episodes left in the season that I didn't watch, but just like I am not compelled to go back to it. You should watch it, but like not seriously. So next up was Spice and Wolf, and this is of course a remake from the older series. which I never watched in the first place, and I dropped this one. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. I found it really boring, unfortunately. I mean, the whole she looks 16, but she's actually an ancient god, so it's fine. But like, besides like the ick factor, and why does the ending credits have like her full naked ass showing? Aside from that, I just found it boring. It was just dull. I think I got through 5 episodes and I was like, I can't pay attention to this anymore. It's too dull. Like, they really should have either made it more serious or more funny, and it just felt flat. Like, this whole show was just like a flat line the whole time, except for maybe a couple moments here or there that were interesting. Like, sorry if this is like a beloved baby to you and I've just insulted you horribly, but I found it dull. I don't recommend it. Maybe the original is pervier and goofier and maybe it's more fun, but it was really boring. I can't recommend the new anime to anyone. Next up was Kimi ni Todoke Season 3. So I first watched Kimi ni Todoke in 2012. It came out in 2009. It aired from 2009 to 2010. It had 2 seasons. I didn't watch it until 2012, but I fell so deeply in love, and I've rewatched it so many times. It's the sweetest show about this adorable girl who I didn't connect these dots until I started learning about autism until a couple years ago. But this adorable autistic girl who just is a complete alien around her fellow human beings, and just it's a story about her learning how to human and being accepted by her peers, and it's so sweet. When Netflix announced that they were doing a season 3, I bawled my eyes out, like bawled. Like, I cried so hard. I'm tearing up now. I can't believe they did it. And this is going to sound sacrilegious, but I haven't finished it yet because every time I watch an episode, I cry. I'm crying now on camera. What am I, a Gen Zer? This is embarrassing. Stop it. But anyway, it's like, I'm not going to give this a 10 out of 10 because I feel like there's some things that I feel like could have been better, but this, for me on a personal level, it's a 10 out of 10, okay? I'm sorry. The fact that season 3 exists, period, is a 10 out of 10, okay? Like, officially, maybe it's like an 8, but like, it's a 10, okay? So yeah, I think I have 1 episode left. Maybe I have 2. But like, seriously, it's such an emotional experience for me every time I sit down to watch an episode that like I can't just like watch them, which sounds ridiculous. Okay, blame the autism. I can't do it. All right, next. Last one I watched was Dead Demons, and I honestly forgot about the show. I was looking at like the list of summer anime. I was just going down and basically making a document of what I watched in case I couldn't remember, and I was like, oh yeah, we started that show and then we just forgot about it and didn't finish it. But it was at least a 7 out of 10, if not an 8 out of a 10. My husband and I were watching it together. We both really liked it. It was really weird, but interesting, and then we just stopped. So this is unfinished. Yeah, we need to watch this because it was interesting and I want to see what happens. So it's really hard to review a show that you liked but you only watched 2 episodes of because you forgot, but it's not because it wasn't good. It was just because like I was so busy in the summer that I just sort of kept forgetting about everything. So I tentatively recommend this one. We need to watch it. I thought it was good, but just forgot about it. Alright, so that was my summer anime wrap up. Looking forward to doing my one for fall. When winter hits, I'm watching a lot of shows this fall, which is very common in the fall. There's a lot of really good ones. I dropped a few, but I'm gonna have a lot to say in my fall anime 2024 video, so look forward to that, or or don't. It's up to you. Okay, bye.